You know that moment when curiosity gets the better of you and you do something you instantly regret? For me, it was the day I stumbled upon an old VHS tape buried in a dusty corner of my parents' attic, boldly labeled "Do Not Watch." Ignoring the warning, I popped it into the VCR, expecting some forgotten home movie or prank. What I saw was a grainy, silent film of an empty room, yet there was something unsettling in the way the shadows seemed to shift and flicker without any apparent source. As I watched, the walls of the room on screen seemed to pulse, as if the tape itself was alive and reaching out to me. From that evening on, strange things began to happen. I would catch fleeting glimpses of that pulsing shadow in the corners of my own room, just out of sight. The air around me felt heavy, like I was wading through an unseen fog. My reflection in mirrors would sometimes lag, like a glitch, watching me a second too long before mimicking my movements. Each time I rewatched the tape, hoping to understand or dispel the growing dread, the footage seemed to change, the shadows gaining more definition, almost forming shapes that hinted at something lurking just beyond the screen. The third time I watched it, I noticed something new, a figure standing in the corner. It was hazy, barely more than a silhouette, but its presence was undeniable. I felt a chill race down my spine as it turned its head, and though there were no visible features, I knew it was looking at me. Panic gripped me, but an inexplicable compulsion forced me to keep watching. I could feel a connection forming, like the tape was a bridge between its haunting world and mine, pulling me closer to an edge I couldn't see. By the fourth viewing, I could no longer tell where the tape ended and my reality began. The figure had stepped forward, more defined and terrifyingly familiar. It was me, or some twisted version, trapped within the tape's murky depths. I tried to stop watching, to turn away, but the screen's glow was a siren's call, and I was powerless against it. Now, every time I glance at reflective surfaces, I see not just my own distorted image, but the dark, shifting shadows from the tape, and the figure that is no longer confined to its flickering world.